just tells the saddest story of the smallest worm.
Hey, everybody, welcome back to Gear Night. Thank you so much for liking, subscribing, commenting, and hanging out with us tonight. My name is Ross.
And
Yes.
I'm Alec.
And tonight we are joined by a very special guest. It is our dear friend, A-Rod. What's up, man?
What's up? What's up? Happy to be here. This is awesome.
Yeah, excited for you to be here. Excited to go through your board, which I think is what we're going to do tonight.
Yeah. That's the plan. You know, I'm all in on that. We can do that. We could change it if you want. I mean,
don't
it's
care.
fine.
Let's just go.
Okay,
Throw
cool. I
all
love
your
it.
pedals
Yeah.
away.
Yeah.
Let's just change it all. You know, let's start this thing over. Okay.
Now it'll be good.
Yeah.
This is the ever-changing board because it was completely different like a week ago.
Yeah. That's the thing when you get into pedals. I feel like it's kind of it's a pretty common thing in the gear community, I feel like. But
You're
so it's a pretty common thing with me.
Nice. I like it. Well, I like your setup
Thanks, buddy.
right now for sure.
Yeah.
So, well, let's just go ahead and get into this. What
Yeah.
guitar are you playing, by the way?
So we got a Strat.
Love it.
I believe it's a classic player Strat, but it does have a different neck on it. It's a very rosy rosewood with the 70s headstock.
Sweet.
Really great with the locking tuners on the back and DiMarzio area pickups. Kind of basically they developed these pickups based on different Strat sounds from the 50s and 60s. So yeah, super sick, low
They sound
output.
great.
Very, very classic Strat.
That's sweet.
Yeah, I like them.
That's awesome. Well, before we get into your board, all of that, we're running through all of your board, and we're coming out mono into the Strymon Iridium,
Oh, yeah.
which, is this your first time playing through that?
Yeah, first time.
I like it.
Yeah.
And we're on the, I forget, Marshall setting,
Yeah, sounds super good.
switching it up a little bit.
Yeah, switching it up.
Yeah, we usually run like Vox or Fender here, but I'm digging the Marshall, so.
Yeah.
All right, well, take us through your chain. I don't know if you want to walk through the whole thing or one at a time.
Yeah,
It's your show.
yeah. So I'm going right into the sick as, and this actually is more of a second stage overdrive for me, but I like running my first stage last in the drive chain. But over here, kind of the essential kind of stuff. Got the tuner, classic mini. You got the volume. It does the thing. It does the thing you want it to do.
Has it ever broken on you?
No,
Oh, nice.
no, this one's lasted. I know that.
This guy has bad luck with that, too.
Yeah.
I broke two, and the last time I just took a bench grinder and I took out the whole side of the pedal so you could easily repair it. This little mod, if you will.
Was that before they were making kits to rewire it,
I
or
think
were you
so.
just too cheap
I
to buy
cut
it?
out the entire. I was probably too cheap, but they still work.
I
They're made of
love
metal.
that.
They're not. It's not going anywhere. It doesn't need two sides. It only needs one,
It needs one side. It just needs to work.
and it needs to work.
That's it.
And then
Oh,
yep.
I love that. I love that. Can you mod mine?
Yeah,
actually?
absolutely.
Cool.
Just-
Okay. Cool.
Just one half missing.
After
access-
yeah,
we'll call it the access mod.
Yeah,
You
the
just see
access-
the whole half of your pedal.
I love that. I need it. Cool. So this will be modded. And we'll do a rundown of that
For sure.
you know. So on a later episode. So yeah, very necessary over here. But like I said, I'm going right into the sick as. And so I'll just walk you through the chain here first. So going into the sick as, then into the big ear loaf. Really, really great pedal. Sorry, actually I didn't talk about this. It's the sick as. It's a modified Klon essentially. And I love this right here, the focus switch. It in the up position, it's more it's sharper, it's more focused, and in the lower position, it's like it has more headroom. So really, really great pedal. Next we go into the big ear loaf. I really, really like this. It's a more recent pedal purchase, and it's so versatile. Like it can, turn the fuzz up. Like it gets bigger. It gets really woolly. But because it's medium gain, it doesn't really do like the super biased, gated, like really gnarly fuzz sound, which I really like as well. But for what I primarily do, this is perfect. And then with the fuzz all the way down, like you'll hear later, like it just has such a good,
Yeah, I was digging it.
a really good sound. So after the loaf, going to the MXR Timmy. So this one, so as you can see, it's not the Paul Cochran, but it is MXR version. I really like it. And it really just, I feel like it does the, what I think a lot of people use the Timmy for. I've heard the Timmy at higher gain settings and it sounds really good. But it just gives you more of your clean sounds super good. And yeah, I really, really like this pedal. I keep it on all the time and stack everything with it. So then after that, it goes into the volume. And then after the volume, we go into the Juliana. So it's stereo. I don't run stereo.
Oh, you're just running it mono?
I am.
Nice.
You've got stereo at the end, but just running mono. So yeah, this is it's great. I mean, it's just it's a stereo version of the Julia, and has some other cool stuff too. I think one extra LFO shape, and it also has some tap divisions. And I haven't experimented with that too much.
And that, so I assume then that's the tapped info over there.
Yeah, so we got the tap right here, and then it also does some ramping as well.
Oh, that's cool.
So yeah, it takes a second to ramp up. I'm not sure if you can change that, but yeah, so it does some ramping too. It basically, when you hold down one of these, we'll find out. When you hold down one of these, it maxes out the rate.
Cool.
So pretty cool. After the Juliana, go into the Walrus D1. Great delay pedal. It does delay really well. I feel like for what I use it for, it's great because it has presets, and the modulation is really strong on it. And it gives me several delay settings within this very, very compact pedal. I really like it.
Beast of a pedal.
Yeah, it really is. From there, going to the Mr. Black reverb. This is just my always on reverb. It does get really huge, and it's a plate reverb, and it's just it goes fully wet too.
That's
which is super cool. And then last in the chain is the RV6
classic.
And so it just sounds so good on the modulate setting, stacking with the Mr. Black. I feel like you were about to do.
I was trying to think of something good.
I love that. I love that so much.
Sorry.
It's so good. It's so good.
That stacks with the
yes.
Mr. Black.
But I want to put that iPad in the chain so I can have all those sounds coming through. So we'll figure that out.
Dude, we definitely need
in another
that.
episode. Yeah.
Stacking reverbs. I'm glad you do it because I do it. So
yes.
I like that.
I don't do it.
Yeah, and that's why people can hear you when you play.
Ross is cutting through. Alec is somewhere.
I'm drowning in my own
sounding like
sound.
another plane. It's so good. It's so good.
When Alec plays, it sounds like he's just coming in,
playing
like in the other room.
It's
like, where's
Neptune.
that? Yeah.
That would be it.
There's music happening here, but for some reason there's a guitar. It sounds like it's over
You
there.
hear that off in the distance?
Oh no, that's just Alec.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. I love that. Heck yeah. Sweet. Do you wanna hear what this thing sounds like?
Yeah, dude.
Absolutely.
I want to hear. Give me the clean tone first.
All right. So we'll go Iridium. Here's my clean tone. Oh yeah.
Lovely.
So how I like to do it, I like to have the Timmy on all the time. I love that. It just gives you more of what you have, right? Like you can set it in a way that just gives you more of what you.
It's a little bit thicker too. Like
Yeah.
could just be volume, obviously, but
Right.
it
Right.
feels like there's more bass.
Yeah, just sounds super good, super clean. And there's more gain on tap. I haven't really messed with it too much. Should we just
see what it's
just
got.
go for it?
Now.
Wild.
Let's go for it. We're getting crazy.
Yeah. It's got more gain.
It's
Yeah.
definitely has more gain.
It's definitely more gain.
That's
Are
cool.
you?
Oh, go aheid.
I was gonna say, are you in the center
Yeah.
clipping state? Okay,
Yeah.
it's the most.
Um,
I had the original Paul Cochran Timmy, and I
Yeah.
just always left it in the middle.
no.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a good sound. And honestly, I think my mind, this is the easiest for my mind to wrap my head around. Like, if it were to ever get messed up, I feel like if it was to the left or right, I would most likely not remember. So if I just keep it in the center, it's like,
There you go.
it's kind of easier too.
For sure.
So yeah, that's just for me, for me personally. So yeah, what I like to do then after that, I like to stack on the sick ass.
With everything at noon.
Yeah,
Definitely.
a little knobs at noon situation.
Love that. Those are cool knobs. Also, just
Yeah.
side note. Those are
Great
sweet.
point.
Agree. Here, I'll start it about 9 o'clock there. How I like to do it, I like to just kind of bump the bass and treble just a little bit. I mean, then we'll go 2 knobs at noon. So sounds like this.
I dig it.
Yeah,
That sounds nice.
I love that.
Can you put your always on reverb or show us that so we can just roll through everything else with it
Yeah.
on?
Heck yeah.
Ooh, nice.
That's pretty big. Or that's a medium reverb.
It's like big, but like with a short decay.
yeah.
Right.
Which is
And
what I like. Yeah.
yeah, and that's exactly how I like to set it. So it's basically everything at like 9 o'clock.
Oh, so it's barely on.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
Wow. Yeah, it must get really huge then.
That's sweet.
Yeah, I really like this. What, you want something next?
I just wanted to hear that with the reverb.
Yeah, done.
Very like touche to me.
Oh yeah.
which
Yeah.
I feel like it has something to do with what you're good at playing also. because
Yeah.
I've tried to sound like that so hard, and I feel like I can't.
love.
And you have 3 pedals on, and it probably 2 pedals would do it, and it just sounds like that. And I've like traded different guitars. So I'm like, I don't know why I can't sound like that,
Bro.
That sounds so
Dude,
good.
that's love, dude. I appreciate that, man.
Wow, dude, it's great.
So that's a Klon, you said? Or no?
A modified.
Okay.
Yeah. So I believe the circuit then would be it would be similar, but it's definitely it's different.
Check out the
Yeah.
website if you want the actual, like, whatever it is.
Nerds.
yeah,
Yeah.
a bunch of nerds.
It's like a Klon thing.
It's like a Klon thing, but like I don't know, different,
Yeah.
but the same, but different.
But
like I
also
said,
different. It's affordable.
yeah, it's not gonna cost you like 600,
Yeah.
800.
It's not a KTR.
2000.
Yeah. So yeah, and I think too. So I'll show the headroom switch. So, so this same sound, just and then I'll A B.
Yeah, I
so,
can flip it while you play.
Oh, cool.
Is there more headroom when it's down? Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
I thought it was the other way around, and I was like, I'm not hearing that.
Oh,
but when it was
gotcha.
down, it was like louder.
Yes, it's a little bit louder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A
So
little bit brighter.
so up is the
Maybe.
more like it's like more focused. So. bass.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say it.
Yep.
It kind of feels like it cuts bass and high end when it's up. Like it just felt the mids like didn't change. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I don't know
Makes
what I was
sense.
doing with this.
Yeah,
but
it's like
you know what I'm talking about.
The mids.
The
Mids
bass and
stay
treble
the
went
same.
down.
What's funny is I knew exactly what you were
Okay,
saying.
sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why
yeah.
we're friends.
Don't put gang signs on our.
Right. So yeah, there's some like the sounds. You got to bring them in.
I need to be better. At
You
Yeah.
got to bring them in.
Do your job.
Sorry.
It's all right.
So this is.
Yeah. Get it. Let's go.
That's good. I think this was. Shoot, I should have brought the like little card. It like kind of gives some like different like tone
Preset
ideas.
type
Oh,
of thing.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I feel like at lower gain settings, you can hear the difference a little more.
Yeah, for sure.
So this is the higher headroom setting. So and then this is more focus setting.
Compressed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, is what it feels like to me. Which
Yeah.
one of those knobs is gain? I can't see because of the lights.
Right here.
What?
Oh no, I'm sorry. This one.
The second one?
Yep.
What's it like here? Or like really wherever the level you'll need to adjust is? I just wanted to see how much headroom or volume output it had because I know
Yeah.
clones are like, I don't know, a boost essentially. So
Right. They're definitely known to do that thing, and I feel like I don't know. I've never actually played a clon, but like, let's see. Wow, sounds so bassy. Oh,
A lot of bass.
here you go. Have
I
lot of
touched a
bass.
bunch of knobs. So
There's definitely a sound for that.
oh no,
You know what you also touched?
These nuts.
All right.
dang it!
So good.
Better
So
keep
good.
that in there.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm curious on gain is 0.
It's just a clean boost. Yeah, that's sweet.
I
it
like,
is.
yeah.
I've never played. I mean, I've played it because you and our friend Nick have one.
Yeah.
But I've never like had it here or
Yeah.
spent time with it. I've always just like pressed the button. I'm like, yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
But I had no idea. I didn't know it was a clon
Yeah.
Same.
variation until like 20 minutes ago.
Yeah. Shout out to Nick. Love you. Nick
Papa.
is
Papa Nick.
yeah, Papa Nick.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
I'm so stoked. So stoked. Yeah, he's 100% the reason I got this pedal. We were having band practice and just we're playing a bunch of drive pedals, and I played his sick as through like my drives, and I was just like with my guitar through my amp, and I was just like, what? I
So
could just like Knobs at Noon was just such a great setting. I feel like that's what sold me.
Yeah,
you know?
Right. Exactly.
I'm interested. For
Yeah,
sure.
I was literally just
don't know.
like, I could fit that on my board.
That's literally what I was thinking.
Like, I could go
What
sideways.
Can I, sell?
I
could
could
go
go
Can I
this
make
way.
it?
Yeah.
I could reach on.
Yeah.
I think it'd work.
I'll get a different color. Don't worry.
Yeah. Do
Dude,
they make different colors?
I don't know.
They do, but it's like
Oh yeah, they're too.
you pay for it.
Oh yeah, I will never.
Unfortunately.
never
I'll
do
spray paint
that.
mine.
Yeah.
Do it. No, actually, let's all have the same one.
Okay.
Except for Nick. He
we
has like
already
the really,
have the same
weirdo.
drives.
Yeah, Nick has the limited color, so don't get that one. Get this one. Get the original.
It's cool looking though.
Yeah, it's really
Freaking
cool.
Nick though had to get the cool one.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, it was probably number like 1 of 300.
We just
You
shouted him
freaker.
out. Now we're just duking
Hey,
We're
on
you.
just
him.
roasting him.
Had to
You're
be that guy.
You're like a KTR into an FXR Dookie. And I love you.
I got nothing good.
There's not.
Dang it.
Okay, we're moving on to the loaf.
Yes. Yeah, that was good. That was good. I love that. Yeah, sick as. So the loaf. Here we go. We got it. Yes. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'll be here all night.
I need to be better at
Maybe
this.
literally. Yeah, it's like
Literally.
it's like you have to like wait for it. It's like
There
yeah,
it
it's
is.
so painful, and I really like it. I'm
Well, when you buy
here
a
for
whole
that.
new board next month, we'll do this new.
Yeah,
one, and
100%.
I'll have a new.
Yeah,
Yeah, it'll be
Yeah.
good.
All right. So the loaf.
loaf, amazing pedal, newer pedal for me, and yeah. So this is the Big Ear loaf. So actually, I had originally heard of Big Ear because I heard of the woodcutter.
Yes.
Yep,
Seen
same.
And I really I wanted it for a while, but just did not end up pulling the trigger. But I watched some demos on this, and then I just went to their I just started seeing several people with it, like even the guitarist from Copeland
Oh,
who
for real?
does Quiet Theory.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a loaf because I was looking through, just watching some stuff on Quiet Theory, or the Quiet Theory, and yeah, I saw that on his board. I was like, oh, nice. And then I just looked on Big Ear's website, and they just had a lot of people, kind of like their artists, and a lot of like honestly, most of the folks on that page had a loaf. I was just like,
Instead of the woodcutter.
yeah,
Mm.
yeah. I mean, some had like there's some other pedals they had for sure, but
Mhm.
like it was mostly loaf, and I, so I just got really curious about it. And for some of the stuff I've been writing and some of the stuff I play, I feel like just medium gain fuzz. I don't know, that really intrigued me,
Yeah.
and so I didn't really need something super heavy, and yeah, I really like the way it sounds. So
Hit us with it.
Yeah, I'm interested.
trying to hear that. So
You already
this-
sold me on one pedal today,
Yeah.
so
get it. Let's go.
Let's go.
So this, I like the way it sounds better, not stacked. I just think by itself it sounds really good. Don't necessarily need to stack. So yeah, sounds something like this. So that's the fuzz all the way down.
that sounds sweet.
Yeah, there's like it's like clean with just like some
Also, you're
something
playing,
behind it.
yeah, full chords. You were playing with that,
Right.
which wouldn't be great with most fuzzes.
Sure.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's yeah, really, really cool. So I really like it. Do a little pickup change. So this is on the middle pickup.
It's like it's muddier, but again, you can still hear the notes.
Right.
Like that's really.
Is
cool.
this tone?
So this is tone, volume, fuzz.
Okay. How
Yeah.
bright does it? Does it get way too bright?
So here I'll go to this is 3 o'clock. I'll just play the same thing
Yeah.
on the bridge pickup.
It's super
That
bright.
sounds right.
Yeah, but also when you start rolling in, I forgot that this was at 0.
Yeah.
So when you start rolling it in, that's probably gonna sound great because
Oh,
it'll
yeah.
naturally get like woolier.
Right. So just kind of a big open chord.
What happens when you do stack it? I know that you don't like it like that,
Yeah.
but I just want to
Yeah.
with the drive all the way down on the loaf.
So here we go.
That's
I
cool
like
too.
it.
Yeah, that's good. That's pretty nice. And I think what's really helping it is the tone knob.
Yeah, being brighter.
Yeah. I'm gonna dime the tone.
Okay, I'll
Ready?
Like-
Guard your ears,
Yeah.
maybe.
Guard your hearts.
Guard your hearts.
Sounds good in my ear.
Oh yeah, what just happened?
Yeah, that's
Wait, go back to the middle. Didn't you change?
Yes, so here's the middle.
Unstack it.
That's so good. I mean,
I love it.
yeah,
That's
I'm
what
into
you
it.
want.
We haven't even touched the drive. No, we were
Right.
just like, no, turn the drive all the way down, and I love it. So,
Yeah, here let's
do you want to unstack it while you roll it up or no?
actually no, let's keep it stacked.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Also, the reverb is just like not getting in the way. You can hear it at the end though. It sounds so nice.
This little guy?
Yeah, the Mr. Black.
Mr. Black.
Wow,
Mr. Black.
Mr. Black.
We love you, Mr. Black.
Do you think that's a never mind. Reservoir Dogs reference in there, Mr. Black?
I've never seen him.
Wow.
Yeah.
Turn off
We'll
this
watch it after
podcast.
this.
Well,
Yeah.
you're lost.
Let's stop this. Let's just go watch it and we'll be back.
Quick hour and a half.
We'll come back
Cool.
again in just a
Yeah.
second.
It's cool with me. for
Cool.
Sure.
Yeah, then we can really land. At least
Stick
I
the
can
landing
help
on this
land
video.
the reference.
I'm not going to be able to get past that
Cut,
point until
break.
we know.
We have
Yeah.
dark circles under our eyes. Yeah, I totally get that reference, Alex.
Yeah.
You weirdo. Keep your mouth shut.
We just yawn for the next rest of this podcast.
Oh yeah.
All right, keep going.
Wow, that was terrible. Sorry. But yeah, that sounds great. Wow, the tone all the way up, the fuzz all the way down.
And the volume at noon. Stacked.
Yeah, stacked with the Timmy. It's really good, and I feel like at the higher like gain settings, it sounds better unstacked.
I was just
Yeah,
about to say
yeah.
that. Yeah, totally. Like when you dime that.
It
Yeah.
gets it's too thick.
Just can you just like go to the bridge and like maybe chug on just a few power chords so that I can feel that?
Feel
Would you?
On the bridge.
Sorry, the middle is not the bridge.
I wouldn't even call that a fuzz pedal.
Wow.
I don't
Yeah.
know if that's mean or not. But
Yeah.
it's like it just is a really good overdrive pedal.
Yeah. It's really versatile. It's like it's cool because it's a different flavor
Oh yeah, for sure.
of overdrive, and I feel like in again, tone all the way up, fuzz all the way down. That's so good.
I don't know why I had it in my head that I was like, oh, it's like a big muff. I'm just very wrong. This is not at all.
I don't know. I was kind of with. That's what I was thinking.
Really?
Though. Yeah.
Loaf, big muff. I don't know.
Yeah.
I had this similar. I don't know, but it's totally not because I owned a big
Yeah.
muff for not very long because I didn't like it.
Oh, yeah, and you had the muffaletta, right?
No,
did.
Ross did.
Oh, you did.
I did. Yeah. It was wild.
Was it?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not a huge Big Muff fan anyway, but
Yeah.
I was like, if I'm going to give that pedal a shot, I'm going to have like 9 of them or whatever it was.
That was cool.
Every big muff.
Yeah.
I don't just want a big muff.
No, I'm going to have
Yeah.
them all. At the time, I just wasn't playing like that type of music that needed that,
Sure.
so didn't stick around.
Yeah, and I feel like at these higher fuzz settings, I mean, I feel like there's some really cool some really cool things like it's like the very, I don't know, it's kind of like it's a very like, to me, what I guess my only point of reference would be like 60s.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
For sure.
yeah, I don't know. It's sick. I like it. I like that there's like that much versatility in this pedal. So like if I wanted to do something that was like very,
Yeah.
kind of like, I don't know, I guess kind of this like classic fuzz sound, like I can do it, or I could dial things back, dial the fuzz back, and
Get
it's just a
huge
very good
overdrive.
like, yeah.
So
Yeah.
then how do you without stacking it, what will you be normally running it? Like how? That
So
was a sentence, but then I chose to say it all back.
yeah. so not stacking it, I really like I don't really plan on like chugging, but I just love like there's just a lot of like kind of like harmonic content. You know what I'm saying? Like the guitar cuts through it, has some grit.
It's clear but heavy again.
Yeah.
Like when you strummed it, it was like really heavy, and then you like picked those 3 strings at the end, and I was like, yeah, I totally hear it.
Yeah.
It's not like overwhelming when you do
Yeah.
that. for chords, like I don't know why you would ever need to get heavier than that. You know what I mean? Like that's where you would want to be for really big stuff.
Yeah, I agree, and I feel like that's like the sound. That's like I had an Iron Horse version 2 before this, and like, but this was like the sound that I wanted. I just wanted to be very like thick, saturated, but then I really love like, to be honest, I haven't really been like a fuzz person. Like I owned a Big Muff a long time ago. I just didn't understand it. I didn't really know how to use it.
Right.
Like I feel like I plugged it in and I was like, and I'm like, why does it sound like this? Like it's why does it sound? I didn't understand it. I didn't understand fuzz. And I think, just the more I've learned about it, the more I've heard it, the more I've really started to appreciate it. And the versatility of something like this is, yeah.
This I mean has mids where like the Big Muff is like scooped really hard.
Exactly.
So it like is a little bit of a different sound, but with the Iron Horse, which is like a rat,
right?
What does this have more bass or like are they similar? But it's
what's different about?
Like that's a really tough question to just ask you on the spot.
Yeah,
so,
no,
like,
it's good. No, it's cool. So yeah, it's like I won't have the most like beautiful like technical
that's okay.
answer,
That's okay.
but
We're
like
we don't either.
right. If you have it, leave all that info in the
please
comments.
let us
Thanks.
know in
Cool.
a mean way in the
Yeah,
comments.
in the meanest way possible.
I
Thanks,
want to
love
get some
you.
hate.
Yeah.
I don't think we've got much hate.
Well, I hate you, so there it is.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, cool. There it is.
It's not in the comments. It's in this room.
It's actually right here. So the Iron Horse V2, super sick pedal. I just feel like it was. So it had the rat sound and it had some extra kind of options on it, and it was like it had a very modern, even what I would think is like if I wanted like something high gain chug, if I was playing some like hardcore, like something like that, maybe not necessarily metal, but what I would like hardcore and like punk and stuff, I feel like it would be such a good sound, which I think is what would make me eventually want to get like a woodcutter, like to have that sound. But like with the stuff I've been writing with my band, I just feel like the Rat and specifically the Iron Horse, it was just more of like so definitely had the vintage Rat vibe, but like kind of like a modern take on it and kind of some more modern high gain sounds. Whereas the Loaf, I feel like is, as you can hear, it's like this, at lower fuzz settings, it's this, in the tone cranked, it has a very like just harmonic, overdriven, thick sound, which that's really what I wanted. Yeah. And actually the setting I used on the Iron Horse, you could get like, more fuzz type of sounds, which is very true to the Rat. Like you turn the tone of the filter down as more of a fuzz sound, and it just sounds really cool. So I did like that. I think I just wanted, I just love that I could keep the tone and the volume right where it is and just work the fuzz and just get some different settings, because the more fuzz you introduce, it seems like it gets a little bassier, and when I have it out, it just has the right amount of bass. And so
this, you would say this has more, is like fatter, right? More bass, and because the reason I'm only saying that is like more modern, like heavier stuff is like real tight bass, which means they like lower it a little bit, so it's like whereas this is just like big, almost overdrive, fat tube type stuff.
Yeah, it has more of that like vintage vibe. It's like it's very saturated, like, and I really like that. And the Iron Horse saturated, but yeah, the bass is definitely tighter. It's there, and you can achieve this kind of achieve this kind of sound.
Okay.
But I just feel like this does it. That thing I was looking for so much better, which is that thick, saturated sound. I like the way it's doing it, I should say. And it's a fuzz, so when I crank the fuzz, I get more of that fuzz sound. And I'm just like, I'm really starting to be into that, honestly. Fuzz is really cool, and I can see myself kind of investing into more of it.
That's a whole different world in itself. Like that we've admitted that we're not into.
no,
I
yeah.
mean, not
Not that I don't.
we just
like
haven't
it.
Right.
delving into it.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm not great at it. I know like a couple Black Keys riffs. That's about it. That's like,
Yeah.
but I'm like, oh, fuzz for this. And
Yeah.
I don't know how to use it, honestly.
Yeah.
sometimes.
Yeah. That is the thing, and I feel like I watch these videos of guys that have been playing guitar for a long time. They love fuzz. They have this deep appreciation for it, and especially like when you understand, on what records, what they're using, and if those are guitarists you're looking up to, it's like, okay, well then I want to sound like them. Okay, I need that fuzz pedal, right? And I feel like just a lot of the music I was listening to growing up, there was no fuzz,
Yeah,
right?
same.
There was just distortion. There's overdrive, right? Overdrive that eventually getting into ambient stuff and instrumental, like there's reverb and delay and then all this stuff. And so
Right.
that was the stuff I was really nerding out about for a long time. But now, some of the stuff I'm writing is more like, it's very melodic rock, and I just love it. It just nails like that sound for what I'm looking for.
Thinking of like melodic rock and then fuzz, I think of like, Queens of the Stone Age. Like, I feel like,
Yeah.
like when I listen to them, I'm like, I don't even know what I would begin to do to sound like that. But I know they like use a lot of, it seems like lots of different fuzzes and things like that.
I could see that.
Yeah.
I could see that, especially like just the guys in that band been around music for a long time, deep appreciation for older music. So
Yeah,
using
understanding
just how to use it.
old fuzzes and things like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, just tangent that I just thought of right now while you guys were talking. I just love that this knob is right here, and that they're kind of big, because you can get that with your foot. You know what I mean?
100%. Yeah.
So
100%. Yeah.
love that.
Big ear. Makes
You don't
some
have to buy
great
2
stuff.
of them or like 3 of them.
Right.
You're just like, no, just
Right.
roll it up.
Yeah. Super good. Love this pedal.
Love it.
Shall we move to the next one?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Go ahead.
Nice. So I'm gonna throw the Timmy back on. It's so good. It won't get old.
Yeah. No.
So that's the thing. So next we'll move on to the
Juliana?
Juliana. Is it Juliana or Juliana?
No idea. I'm
No
going to
idea
say
either.
Anna.
Depends if we're
Yeah.
in the Midwest, so it might be Juliana.
Yeah.
But we're not as north. If we were in Michigan, maybe.
Yeah. My wife's name is Brianna. Some people call her Brianna, and so I will
Does she get mad?
pretty.
Yes?
She doesn't get mad, but I probably get more mad.
Okay.
Okay.
What
For
a good
sure.
husband.
And I'm like, oh, it's Brianna. But I try to do it in like a really nice way,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
inside I am like
You're,
a
like,
little
you're dumb,
triggered.
and I get why you would
Yeah.
think that, but
I understand why you would stupidly think that, but what I just said, no.
You're just immediately like, hey, can I
No,
talk to you over here? Can I just talk to you in this
Yeah.
corner real quick? And you're just scolding them. That's the first
that is
time.
my wife.
Yeah, that's my
First time.
wife. And you?
I
How
live
dare
for
you?
her.
I'm just
The audacity.
I'm getting so mad just thinking about it. Brianna, if you're out there, love you. Oh my gosh.
Okay, the
Sick.
Julie
See
Oh,
now
no.
it's
Hey.
you're
Anna.
Are you in your head now? I'm in my
gonna
head
say
on this.
Juliana. That just is what.
Juliana.
When I read it, that's what I said. in my-
Juliana. I like that.
J-Town.
Juliana.
I'm with you.
Walrus, just go ahead and comment below. 'Cause
Yeah.
I know you're.
Let us know.
just-
We
yeah.
know you're watching.
We know you're
Yeah,
watching.
just comment below. Let us know. Put the little
Yeah.
thing over it. Show us. Okay.
Symbols.
So I love this chorus. I feel like every pedal we've got to, I'm like, I love this pedal.
Well, it makes
Well,
sense.
yeah.
You know,
spend
I should.
a good amount of
I
money.
should love it. Yeah. Again, shout out to Brianna. Just kidding. For being okay with me buying these two.
I was gonna
It's
say
our
you
money.
move pedal you move pedals so you know what you like and you don't like. If you don't like it, it's
Yeah.
out the door.
Yeah.
So if
Yeah.
it's on your board, it's a good pedal.
Yeah. And I've actually I know it's been like pretty ridiculous at times. Like I've made like these dramatic changes, which that's kind of fun too. But actually I have settled down on being really into this setup. Also if I change anything out again, Bree might kill me. So in order to avoid that, so I can stick around a little longer.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's good. That's real good.
Thanks.
So, yeah. So here we go. Juliana, amazing chorus pedal. A little. So how I like to run it, I like to run the rate all the way down, depth all the way up,
Oh,
lag right at the middle, and the DCV, which is
dry.
So yeah, so dry chorus vibrato. So basically, all the way to the left, it's just dry signal. In the middle, you have 50% dry signal, 50% chorus. So that the 50-50 mix is what makes it a chorus.
You're so knowledgeable about
And
this
then-
pedal. Really impressive.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. And then all the way up is vibrato. So a fully wet chorus is vibrato.
That doesn't sound like vibrato because you keep the rate all the way down.
Right. So we'll introduce a little rate.
That's fun. It just tells the saddest story of the smallest worm.
The smallest worm to ever live. And
Here's his story.
Here's his story. So yeah, again, here's how I like it typically.
That sounds awesome.
That's how I like it.
That sounds amazing. What are the
Um,
switches?
Yeah, so we got tapped visions, and then we got shapes,
Oh,
so
right.
the LFO. So we got and we got triangle. This is smooth. I might be butchering the name, but triangle.
By Rob Thomas?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Sweet.
Nailed it.
Does that? That's
Yeah, does it? That's usually what I have it on because of Rob Thomas. And then we got triangle. Let's do this. Let's go really extreme. Lag. He can't stop thinking about Rob Thomas.
Idea of
No,
anything
Rob-
being done because of Rob Thomas.
I don't think anything was done because of Rob Thomas since like 1999.
Oh, there's probably children that exist because of Rob Thomas. He might have kids also.
Probably, maybe.
This could just be his.
Rob, if you're watching and we know that
Just
you
comment
are,
below.
just go ahead and get in contact with A-Rod. He's your biggest fan.
Say hi. It's all love. Rob knows, man. If anybody knows, Rob does.
Matchbox 420.
Oh man, incredible.
I'm
So
really
let's do-
tired. I just
He's really
need to know
tired.
that.
So,
I'm just saying things.
in other words, we are just getting started. So, let's go ahead and let's go to triangle. Let's go rate, kind of modest rate, right? 9 o'clock. But we'll go lag and depth all the way up. Chorus. So, the triangle, it's like
Sharper.
it really is. So I'll go. This first one smooth, or it might be sine
Sine, I don't
wave.
know.
Yeah. Wallace, again, please just comment below. Let me know.
Science,
cool.
scientists in the comments.
Yeah.
Comment whether or not.
Doctor
that's a-
scientist.
Yeah.
Bill Nye.
Yeah. Bill Nye, I know you're here. Just go ahead.
Drop it.
You know what to do. So here we go. I'll go through all three. The last one's random. So
Oh, there's a third option?
we'll up the rate a little more. Yeah. Yeah, bro. This is the Juliana,
Yeah. Okay.
right, bro?
Shout
Okay.
out Bree.
Big
Shout out to my wife Brianna. Don't kill me. Okay. Let's go back to that modest rate. random. Like it's kind of like there, not there, there.
Yeah.
And actually, I could be wrong. The rate might adjust how quickly it randomizes.
Oh.
So
Try
let's
it out.
Yeah, let's try that out. Let's see what this sounds like on triangle.
Yeah. When you
Yeah.
just hit a note and like let it hold, you can hear it change
Yeah,
faster anyway.
rate all the way up on random.
Uh-oh. Seasick.
Could be dangerous.
What are those movies where it was like super corny, or like person falls into the like they're like circles that are like black,
Vertigo? The movie Vertigo?
black, white, and they like
Yeah.
fall into the, that's what I think that sound is.
Yeah. It's the tail of a drunk horse.
It's like
It's just sloshed little horse.
sound effects.
I like that.
824, I know you're here. Just comment down below how you do all the cool sound effects. Yeah. It's so crazy. Like everybody we love and just everybody we happen to be talking about is
They're
here.
watching
They're in the comments. Yeah, it's like, super sick.
this live stream we're doing.
Yeah.
At almost midnight.
Yo, let's should we check out these tap divisions?
Yeah, I've never had a course with tap, so hit me with it.
So first we got quarter.
Tap something in so I know where it's at. There we go. Like triplet or dotted
Triplet.
eight?
Yep.
Yeah.
Then 8. I'm curious on if you can hear the difference with no rate. That might be really dumb, but I'm curious because I haven't really messed with this
Well,
much.
we're gonna find out right
We're about to
here.
find out right
Yeah.
now. We're about to find out how dumb I am or am not. Yeah.
Wait, go one more. Go one more.
Okay.
Eight.
I was like, it sounds like nothing.
Switched it. I mean, you can see how fast it's blinking right there. So the rate is moving, but it's just really slow.
Yeah, that's
I like
cool,
it.
especially at the higher rate settings. Let's do this too. See, I'm curious on how it changes the vibrato. Yeah. So quarter. Triplet.
You just hear it more.
Yeah. Something last thing with this, a really cool setting is is using this with like a I guess a heavy-ish overdrive.
Yeah.
I think it sounds really cool.
Classic.
more subtle on the chorus setting. So we can go. So let's turn on the sick as. Let's see where we're at. So with the Julia, so this is, chorus at about 11 o'clock.
You're speaking Alec Barnhart language right now.
You would never even notice that.
Right.
If you were just playing it, I wouldn't be like, he's got a chorus on.
Right. And this is, so going even lower. So at 9 o'clock. It just cuts a little more. I kind of like it just notched up a little bit so you can hear it just a little bit more, but so off.
That's great.
It almost, because we've been listening to guitar for so long, like with it off, it felt very like in your face. And then you turn that on, and I was like, I couldn't tell that it was chorus, but I was like, that sounds unreal. Like it just like so pleasing. So like it's almost like if you're at a concert or you're playing live, throw that on like midway through. No one will be like, that's chorus, but they'll just be like, man, the guitar tone still sounds good. Like
it's really cool. And so I think early on when our buddy Nick and I, when we were writing, like it actually became like I was using the Julia, like the V1, which sold to our friend Jordan.
Oh, nice. Keeping it in the family.
Love you, Jordan.
What's up, Jordan?
Then eventually I was rocking a different chorus pedal, and it was actually a modulation pedal, the Visitor from Old Blood Noise, and I liked it a lot. I liked it a lot at the extreme settings, but I was missing this. I was missing that like subtle, like I was really, really missing this, because then I had messed with Nick's just after a while of not having like a Julia or whatever, and I was like, oh my gosh, I was like, this just sounds so good, because you can make it, you can put it here and it just changes your tone. It just sounds really good.
That's something. What do you use? The pink one?
TC Electronics Dimension.
Yeah, so it's based on the Dimension.
Chorus.
Yeah.
And it just has the buttons.
Yeah.
So
Right.
it doesn't have like a dry, wet knob.
Dimension is So Dimension is a motionless chorus, is what it is. Yeah.
Wow, this is
What
great.
is this guy?
A-Rod, I have to label my Morning Glory, of which was my first pedal I've ever had.
Yeah.
I don't know which direction the high cut. I don't know if it's a high cut or a low cut. I don't know. And I also am part of a YouTube channel that reviews pedals. And I'm like, one of them is bright and one of them is less bright, and I gotta flip it back. I don't even know.
And also, he doesn't know how he likes it, so he has tape with an arrow up. So he goes,
Yep,
I
don't
like
even
this
know.
up.
And like the direction, drive into drive, I don't know which way it goes.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm thoroughly.
He just knows what sounds good. That's all he knows.
Dude, and ultimately, that's all you need to know.
I suppose.
That's
Yeah.
what you need to know, 100%. Just for kicks, I want to try this real quick. No Timmy,
Zero kicks on
zero
this
kicks,
podcast
no
or whatever
kicks.
this is.
This is a kick-free
It's a
podcast.
kickless podcast.
Get out of here.
Loaf and Juliana.
Oh.
Very curious about this. I'm really into that.
I liked it.
I just want to up the fuzz a little. Yes.
I did not realize it said the F word. I'm sorry.
Wait, can you everyone be quiet and just hit me with a beep and I'll just put it over. Thank you.
Beautiful.
I'll go ahead and
Yeah.
edit that over.
I thought it was just an explosion sound.
Yeah, this is a family-friendly podcast.
Yeah.
Okay?
Big
Okay,
time.
thank you.
Shout out bringing the kids.
Shout out bringing the kids. Dominic, if you're watching this, go to bed because it's past your bedtime.
Hey.
And we know you're watching, Dom. We know
I
you're
know
in the
you're
comments.
watching. Number one fan.
Isaac, Kai,
Guy.
stop. I know you can say dada. Just say it. Okay, he
And
said
there
it.
it is.
Cool. Isaac, I love you. All right. Had to shout out all my kids.
Hit us with this one, but I think we might have reviewed this one. So just give us your favorite sounds.
Ooh, yes, we'll do. Here,
What do you
let
have,
me,
like 3 presets?
like how many do I have personally?
Yeah. Do you?
So I do have some programmed for the last time I played at church,
Oh,
but
okay.
I'm pretty like
Go with the flow.
I'm pretty modest when it comes to delay, to be honest. Like I'm not like a like I always just keep it on quarter note.
You don't do dotted eighth?
Not really. I know.
That's why he sounds better now.
Yeah, that's true. That might be.
I just yeah.
I
So
Once
like
I figure out how to turn off dotted eighth on my I'm out of there.
So like if I was doing delay, if I was doing delay, like no modulation, I'd literally put on the vintage. Everything at Newton except the mix would just be notched to like 1, and then you said you reviewed this, so we need to talk about the attack knob. But the attack knob's really cool.
Yeah.
But all the way down, yeah. That would be what I would go for.
I like that, and I'm in a place in my life right now where if I use delay and I turn it on, I want delay. I want people to hear it. Like I used to do like, here's really subtle, and then here's a little bit more, and then here. Now I just have like off or like, hey, you're gonna hear some repeats on this.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like that vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's so yeah. I think that's what I mean by like modest. Like maybe I don't even know if modest is the right word, but I think that's a better way to describe it. Like if I'm gonna use it, it's gonna be very present.
Yeah.
But it's like I'm not like doing all these subtle things with it. I'm just not very interested in that. If anything, I'm more interested in, drives and reverb, and then what modulation I can add in, and delays. I'm can be pretty simple, but I will say this: the modulation on here is super sick. So I'll just kind of put it like an extreme setting.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Was this on?
Yeah.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah.
No way. That sounded super good before.
It sounded great.
Yeah. So, so just the D1. And then it's cool. The attack knob. It basically just softens the initial attack.
Yeah. It's a reverb now.
So I want to do this real quick.
By the way, I think that's the best knob on that pedal. Like when I
It's really
owned
special.
it, yeah,
I agree.
It can make any. You can say on the digital, turn the attack up, and it's like a tape-ish, or you know what I mean.
I just had this thought that if people that don't know anything about music, just seeing a knob with the word attack next to it would be pretty wild.
Like, whoa, attack.
What's gonna happen when I turn this?
Whoa! Don't keep it low. Keep it low. Keep it low.
Don't attack.
Lock the doors. Put the kids to bed. I'm about
turn
Does
on.
everyone have a
The
does,
attack knob.
does everyone have a weapon? Are we ready?
Is everyone armed? See, if you're not, you should be. It's attack time. Oh man. So I'm going to switch to the digital.
Mm-hmm.
And got the mod pretty generous. Let's take the age down. Let's see what we're sounding like real quick.
Like a tape delay.
Yeah.
So I want to hear it with more reverb. So this is a great transition into.
Oh wow.
What would you use to add more reverb?
Yeah, what would you do? Oh.
You know,
Let's
you
look
what you
at-
could use.
If only you had a pedal.
These nuts.
I can only imagine. So,
By Mercy Me.
man, of course, only. So I'm going. Oh my gosh.
Only imagine what these nuts will do.
I'm going to be completely honest with you. Okay, here we go.
Is this honesty time?
This is very much Mercy Me.
Mm-hmm.
After the smash single, I can only imagine. Bart, Lee's here on Mercy Me. I know you're here. Hello? Just drop an emoji in the comments. Your favorite emoji, please. Thank you.
Were you done with that thought?
I am
No,
not
no.
even close to being done.
Buckle
You don't
up,
even know
dude.
what's about to hit you. So after the smash single,
What was his name?
Bart Millard,
Mm.
100%.
All right.
Fact check me on that. I know I Mercy Me. Good gosh. So okay. So again, after the album that contained the smash single, I can only imagine. They had another album. Can't remember what it's called, but it was Blue. Fact check me. The intro is nuts, dude.
Yeah.
The guitars come in, they sound amazing. Their voices sound amazing. I remember playing that back so many times.
Really?
Yes.
Honestly, when it comes to Mercy Me and the hits that they put out, they really just.
Yes. I like how it goes down. Like it's like about to transition into something different. It's like the rest of the band's like.
No, I think it's the full song, but he just says "Don't stop coming" the whole time.
Oh man,
I thought it was still.
that's so good, and it does not stop coming. Tell you what. So awesome.
Blue album. That's
yeah,
where
Blue
we're at.
Album.
The Mercy Me
Seriously?
Blue album. Not to be confused with Weezer, but Mercy Me's
No.
Blue album.
Funny story, Weezer Blue Album. I first heard the Weezer Blue Album. My first job was at a car dealership detailing cars. This CD was in a car that we got in new to us. I found it. I never heard of Weezer, right? I'm
Did
in
you
high
steal
school.
it?
I just threw it in the CD player boombox thing, and my manager, Richard, shout out, love you,
And
dude. I
we
know
know-
you're here.
we
you're
know he's
watching.
here.
Bro, you're here. Keep crushing it. I love you. It's okay. You know, you made me turn off the Blue Album. I forgive you. It's fine. You wanted to listen to country, man.
Oh my
Priorities.
gosh.
Priorities. So that's how I first heard the Blue Album.
Really?
And when I heard My Name is Jonas,
Oh my gosh.
that I think I even told people I'm gonna name my kid Jonas. This song's so good. Yeah. So okay.
Oh, that's great.
After this, we're gonna listen to Mercy Me. I'm just saying.
For sure.
So, okay. So little experiment here. So here's what we got. Here's what we got the D1 sounding like. Think we should do anything with that tone? Because we're about to up the reverb. Just keep it as is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's already reverby-ish. So show me what you're gonna do.
So now I usually run the Mr. Black every knob at 9 o'clock. So now I've got everything at noon.
Uh-oh.
So
I'm gonna steal that pedal.
Yeah, you should.
That is such
Should.
a
I feel like
cool
I stole it
sound.
from the guy selling it on Reverb for like $90.
And guy, if you're watching, you got took. All right.
Yeah.
There are
Thanks for that.
takers
You
and
took
there
the
are
L there.
Yeah.
losers.
That
Yeah.
pedal's sick.
So this can go. Is there something else you want to hear on it? Do you want to adjust something?
I wanted to hear what you were about to just say.
Oh yeah. So fully wet. So I'm just gonna go most extreme setting. You down?
Oh, everything?
Hold on.
Tones at noon.
Okay.
Keep the tone at noon.
All right. I'm ready.
Will
Where
it
should I
go
go?
infinite on repeats or decay?
We're about to find out. I
Right.
actually just dimed the tone.
Oh my gosh.
Here we go.
He timed the tone.
Here we go. It's dimed. And you know what? We won't do that yet. We will. Here we go.
Or is it is a delay on too?
Delays on. You got Timmy, the D1, Mr. Black, dimed. Oh yeah.
Sorry, hold on. You're gonna have to use this. You have to probably edit that out. Holy cow.
That just took me back to like when you're just in your room and you're playing guitar and then all of a sudden you're just like, let's get really ambient. And then you're there for like 4 hours.
Yeah.
That's what that just was. Are you about to put that on top of it?
I am. I dialed back the settings. So I've got wet, dry at noon. Basically everything's back at noon. So I think that was a really sick sound. So yeah, plus the loaf now.
Let it go, let it go, let it go.
Live in the moment. Live in this moment.
In the here and now.
We are infinite.
Wow. That's everything at noon.
That pedal is amazing.
Yeah. Sounds super good. And actually I think really fast. I'm just upping the tone. Last thing with it. Last thing. Helps it cut a little more.
I like that better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is
cool.
mono. For
Yeah.
those who are wondering. No stereo option.
Yep. 0 stereo option.
Don't need it.
There it is.
That pedal's amazing.
Yeah, I really
Yeah.
like that.
Okay, so this is your always on though. You never
Oh,
use it for
yeah.
that.
Yeah, I don't use it for that, but it's kind of cool. Like if I was in a situation where, I mean, I was playing and I just needed a big sound, then I was kind of like turn a bunch of knobs to get some like crazy noises. It's kind of cool that I can go there with that. I can go fully wet. Like, so I mean, because this stacked with this is huge, and it's like it's the where I want to be in terms of like big ambient reverb that's very like, and the guitar is very legible.
Mhm.
Like it's the right amount of ambience, I feel like, for literally any situation I would need. But if I do want more, it's so sick that I could even just like mess with the decay only if I wanted to,
Yeah.
you know, and it would get so massive. And so we can even mess with that too and see how those interact. But the way I use it, I mean, they interact like really, really well. And honestly, like I would go
What setting are you on?
modulate. Yeah. Yep. So yeah, picked this up recently, and I'm really, really liking it. So
This is your biggest reverb then.
Yeah.
Stacked.
so here is without it, and then I'll turn it on. I'll keep it the same progression. I'm really into it right now. Shout out to the Iridium. That sounds amazing,
On the Marshall.
Marshall.
And Marshall, we know you're
I know
watching.
you're watching.
So,
We
You knew it was coming.
We all just looked at the camera, and one of us was gonna say it. Alex about to sell his favorite reverb pedal for that one right there.
if Space Cowboys were dueling, it would sound.
Space Cowboys.
That's what I was getting from it. I don't know what
Oh,
you guys are
man.
getting. I got Space Cowboys.
That was so good.
I'll up it a little more. Put the tone down a little. Let's see what this sounds like.
Dude.
Don't overlook boss pedals.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
To be honest, like, so I remember I was watching Rick rundown of Explosions in the Sky, and
Yeah.
like, you know what? So like them, and there have been like several other bands that I've been honestly pretty underwhelmed by the gear they use, and I'm like, it's if I have obsessed over particular tones for so long and thought that they were using so much more to get their sound, but they're not.
They're not. Yeah.
Like
They use the
dudes in
RV3 and that.
RV3, yeah,
It's
and
the same
then
pedal.
it's right, and and I can't lie, I was kind of like, if if it's good enough for Explosion
Oh,
in the Sky,
yeah.
like, you know what I mean?
That's
It's like,
basically like every pedal I have. Like just someone else has had it. And I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, yeah.
and so it's cool, and I think I know that it's like funny to joke about with gear and like kind of like the obsession that can come with it and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, like I think what has to happen, like you just have to find sounds you like, and then you have to understand them. You have to know how to use them.
Totally.
Like you have to, like if you're in a situation where you're gonna play some heavy music and you need to be able to look at your board and say, here's what I need to do to get it. Like I could achieve that on this board, right? Because I understand, okay, it needs to cut more. Maybe I need to take out some bass. I need to up the gain for sure. I need more level. I need to punch in your face.
Less reverb.
Like, so you got the always on setting. That's great. Okay, I wanted to sound huge. I love Manchester Orchestra, right? Like I'm like, oh, I wanted to sound like how I hear their recordings, which granted, I mean, I know their stuff.
It's
like
super simple.
it's
Again, You
simple.
just named another band
It's-
with like
right.
very simple.
A blues driver,
Yeah.
I think, is all that he uses.
To
The Holy Grail.
Yeah.
right. So like I just, and I love that, and I feel like that's why I've even pushed myself to have a pedal train classic junior and fit the things I can fit on it, and like have sounds that I really like, but then also really understand how to use what's on my board. Like that's what I've pushed myself to do, and I have switched out several things. I think because I've been chasing, like I think if anything, it's helped me realize what I don't need.
Yeah.
Right? Like I've gotten several pedals and I've gotten rid of them because I'm like, I just don't need all that. I don't
Like a
need
full MIDI controller, like I have.
right. And that's why it's like I will probably never go MIDI because I'm like, at least right now I'm just legitimately not interested.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Yeah.
having so much fun. Like I like the for lack of better words, like the kind of analog aspect of this. Like if I want to do something, like yeah, I have presets on this, but nothing else has presets, and that wasn't necessarily like some intentional like choice. Like no, I'm not gonna have presets.
Sure.
Like yeah, it'd be really convenient, but like I really do like the analog aspect, and then it pushes me to understand, things like okay, a fully wet chorus is a vibrato, so I know if I'm writing something, I want a vibrato sound. Yeah, I can't just hit a button and it goes vibrato, but I need to do this, I might need to do this, and I might need to do that.
Mhm.
But I know what I need to do to get the
Yeah.
sound I want.
Yeah.
So I feel like instead of obsessing over, instead of chasing a sound or something, I'm like kind of just obsessing over what I have and figuring out and like maximizing the potential of it.
I like that.
Yeah.
Do you have any pedals currently that like you own but just aren't on the board, or no?
I don't.
That's cool.
I do not. I have a broken tube screamer that I'm hoping to fix so I can sell. like that's literally, then I would sell and get a smaller volume pedal so I can fit one more pedal.
I was
on
gonna
here.
just say,
Yeah.
you're maximizing this board and you have the world's largest volume pedal.
Yeah,
on it.
100%.
Like,
I 100% to do, and it's like
Do
yeah,
you want the Dunlop Mini?
yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then I can fit. I wanna get some more modulation on here for sure, like the big ear Albie, something like that. Something that I can like is just very like pretty.
Crazy.
Yeah, and what's cool about that, the Albie, just quick side note, is like it's very like it was like the big ear Albie was like, it's like all these like post punk like inspired sounds, which are super super cool, and so I feel like it would be really inspiring, yeah, just like a really cool pedal. It'd be cool to like, and like you definitely have to like, you have to get down, like there's no presets there's presets, but you have to like kind of rotary switch through like the different settings and
really?
just know what they are basically.
Yeah. I've never heard of that pedal or seen it. So
Really?
if you get it, come on back.
Oh yeah,
You know,
yeah.
well,
I'll be back, 100%.
yeah.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Ed, he's back.
Oh,
he's
hey,
back.
look. Whoa.
Sorry.
Where'd you go, bro?
I thought I had my old volume pedal, the smaller one, and it's cut up, but it works. And I was gonna try to see if it fits, but forget about it. Never mind. It's gonna be a great moment
What a-
between friends.
What a guy.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
The fact that he just left the podcast to look for that
Yeah.
for you
Yeah. That's
Speak-
love.
speaks volumes for this guy.
Gosh dang.
I don't care about anybody.
Comment below how wonderful Alec is.
Thank you.
Please like and subscribe. Comment below how
Nice.
wonderful Alec is.
I love it. Well, is there anything else you want to do? We kind of explored the bounds.
Yeah, it was very in depth. It's super cool, super fun. I feel like I'm just super stoked on it. And
Where can people follow you?
You can follow. I was gonna say something really weird, like you can follow me in my car. I don't know, that's like really strange. Don't do that. Oh, that's so weird. But so you can follow.
It's
Sorry.
late. It's
yeah,
late.
it's late. So yeah, you can follow me on Instagram. That's where I'm the most active.
At what?
That's a great question. I think it's alex.j.rodriguez. So yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
follow Gear Night by chance?
Oh, I do 100%.
Well, you can
Oh,
find him
wow.
in our followers then
Yeah,
if you want that.
do it.
That's true.
Yep.
That's true.
There he
Good for me.
is.
Follow
Anything
me.
else? Anything else you want to plug? Any bands?
No,
Not right now.
Yeah, not quite yet. Got some. Definitely got a couple cool projects in the works. A few. So I'm pretty
Well,
stoked on it.
Well, we'll plug the crap out of them. When
Yeah.
you get
Yeah,
them
cool.
done.
When you have music come out, it'd be cool to like listen to it and then talk about what you're using
That's a great idea.
at certain point.
I love that.
Yeah,
This guy.
Yes, I love that.
be fun.
Sick.
It's
Love it.
brilliant.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. This was fun.
Yeah, absolutely,
super
man.
fun.
Loved having
Super
you
fun.
on.
Yeah. Love you, dudes.
Love you too,
Oh,
man. Thank you so much for hanging out and watching Gear Night. If you have any questions, be sure to DM him on Instagram or
DM Alex.
yeah, or throw a comment down below, and he'll be sure to get back to him. But thank you. We'll see you guys on the next one. See ya.